Well, viewers, to now start off, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's southern push and constant visits to Tamil Nadu seems to have really drawn the ire of the Chief Minister there. Mr. M.K. Stalin addressing an election rally in Kanchipuram, he has accused the Prime Minister of engaging in divisive politics, focusing on caste, religion and even food preferences instead of improving the lives of people, he says. Stalin said that Modi's tenure has multiplied struggles across society, and there is an attempt, he says, to centralize power, particularly through the role of governors. He even went on to call Prime Minister Narendra Modi the biggest problem of this country. Listening to this reaction.
இப்படி மக்களை பிளவுபடுத்த சிந்திக்கிறதுல 1% ஆவது மக்களுக்கு நல்லது செய்ய சிந்திச்சிருக்கிறார் மோடி அவர்கள். சிந்திச்சிருந்தா நாடு இந்த நிலைமைக்கு வந்திருக்குமா? வாழ்க்கையில போராட்டங்கள் இருக்கும். ஆனால் பிரதமர் மோடி ஆட்சியில எல்லா தரப்பு மக்களுமே போராட்டமே வாழ்க்கை ஆயிடுச்சு. தனி மனிதர்கள் தொடங்கி மாநிலங்கள் வர எல்லோரையும் தங்களுடைய அடிப்படை உரிமைகளுக்காக கூட போராட வச்சிருக்காரு. 12 ஆண்டு காலம்.
Mr. Stalin and Mr. Modi are in cohorts this election. DMK is the B team of the BJP. They're talking so much about NEET. Why aren't the 38 members of parliament of the DMK carrying that red brick to the parliament? Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin and Mr. Stalin are carrying the red brick around Tamil Nadu and saying they're going to bring aims to Tamil Nadu. Why aren't they representing their wishes in the parliament? It is Mr. Yadappadi who actually knew the state's limitations and rights and brought in the 7.5% reservation for students to enter the medical fraternity. I really feel the DMK and BJP are in cohorts this election. They will be taught a fitting lesson on June 4th.
Let me open this up to a panel of guests joining us today. Narayanan Thirupathy of the BJP is with us. We also have Salem, Dharanidharan from the DMK joining us today. Arun Ram, resident editor of Times of India from Chennai, is also with us today on the broadcast. And I'll open this up with the BJP here to counter what Mr. Stalin, of course, has said, and the multiple statements that have come in from the DMK and the AIDMK against the BJP. Mr. Narayanan Thirupathy, how do you really view this? Because time and again, they keep rubbishing of any chances of the BJP in Tamil Nadu. They say other than probably a minuscule increase in vote share, the BJP isn't going to really gain any sort of foothold is the claim that comes in. But the attacks on the Prime Minister, on the BJP continue unabated.
No, see, if they feel that we are not there, why should they talk about us? Normally they don't do. You cannot attack a weak person or a person who is not in strength. Oh, that means that we are very, very strong in Tamil Nadu and they are afraid of us. That is what is happening. The lies and the false propaganda of Mr. Stalin in the last, say, 1 month or two continues regularly. They brought NEET, now they say they don't want NEET. They said in one signature they will abolish NEET. They could not do for the last 3 years. They said so many things. They brought Sterlite. They fight against Sterlite. They were the one to give handover Kachathivu. Now they fight for Kachathivu. So whenever this DMK is in power with the Congress at the center, they talk of so many things. When they are in opposition, they talk the other things. So now they are afraid. They are rattled because they could not do anything in Tamil Nadu in the last 3 years. In fact, they have spoiled everything. They have literally demolished, tarnished Tamil Nadu because of their mishandling of the administration. That is what the DMK has done. And we have exposed their corruption. We have exposed what they have not done. See, even in Tasmak, so many things we have done, even in the power issues, the BGR energy, even in North Chennai phase 3, which the Chief Minister recently had opened, inaugurated, they said that from then on 800 megawatt power will be produced. Not even one unit has been produced. So the lies of DMK we have exposed, and we have the Prime Minister has got direct connect with the people with so many schemes, houses for all, electricity for all, water for all, insurance for all, so many things. Directly, the beneficiaries have been, they know that it is from the central government. So 100% We are positively, we are accepted by the public, and negatively, DMK is being rejected. So they are rattled, they are afraid. This time, we are going to make a very big silent revolution in Tamil
Let's
Nadu.
have, okay.
Wait and see.
Revolution in Tamil Nadu is what the BJP is predicting, Mr. Dharanidharan. Some of your leaders are saying that the BJP and the Prime Minister will take back the country 200 years. Once again, that debate of wanting to change the constitution as well has been raked up, despite the Prime Minister even clarifying it, saying that, this is not the kind of steps that he really looks at when he says that there's going to be a big change in the country after he claims the BJP is coming back to power in 2024. So overall, now when you look at these sort of statements that continue to come in, you have about 48 hours to go now. How is the mood like in Tamil Nadu, and what do these attacks directly aimed at the BJP really signify? Does it signify what Mr. Narayanan Thirupathy was saying, that there is going to be a revolution in Tamil Nadu?
The revolution in Tamil Nadu started during the 2019 election. The revolution is to make Modi go back home. It started in Tamil Nadu and it is reaching all over India. Let me make one point very clear. 10 years BJP is in power. What have they done for the fishermen, Tamil fishermen issue? Nothing. They, in fact, a joint working group was started, and that group has not met after 2022. So for BJP, it's all rhetoric, but on action, nothing, zero. India has considered to be future of hope for the youth during 2012, during UPA regime. Now, India has the highest youth unemployment rate. DMK is not saying it, opposition not saying it, International Labour Organization is saying it. CMIE says 55% of the youth under the age of 2024 are unemployed. India's ranking when it comes to youth employment is in the bottom 5. Things are that bad. Hunger index, we rank 112 from 55 in 2013. The real wages in both in rural areas and urban areas have either remained stagnant or reduced. And what did this government do? They made sure that the survey, the consumer index survey, does not get released. I will ask one question to the Prime Minister. He ruled Gujarat for 12 years and BJP has been consecutively ruling Gujarat for the last 25 years. He can choose any socio-economic metric. Compare Tamil Nadu and Gujarat and tell me in one metric, out of hundreds of metrics, graduate enrollment ratio, women empowerment, infant mortality rate, and say that Gujarat does better than Tamil Nadu in this metric. He can't, because in Dravidian model we deliver. Right-wing BJP model is only rhetoric. How do they come to power? Dividing people based on religion. DMK is not against any religion. Just that we keep spirituality away from politics. I will tell you one comparison. Under our leader MK Salem,
no, but Mr. Dharanidharan, I keep hearing this on debates time and again, that the Dravidian model is what the people of Tamil Nadu want, what they will, really. No, you can continue. You can continue. I just want to add so that you continue to, give us more clarity on this. Because why, if it's only the Dravidian model that the Tamil Nadu people accept, then why is the target more often than not the BJP this time around that we are looking at instead of the AIDMK, which also are probably your main contenders according to you? If you completely rule out the BJP doing anything major this election, why is the focus on them so much? Yeah.
Yes, sir. First, let me complete the point I'm trying to make. In Gujarat, BHP, right, affiliate organization of the RSS, put a case against the Gujarat government. Why? Gujarat government went and gave temple lands to real estate developers. So, and BJP is a party which massacres people in Uttar Pradesh on pretext that some people are eating beef. And the same BJP chief minister in Goa goes to a beef festival. So that is the hypocrisy. They don't care about Hinduism. They don't care about any religion. They want to divide people and enjoy. They don't want to do any development. They only want corporates to grow. To your question, why are we against BJP? Is simply because we are ideologically against the BJP. We are not just fighting BJP in Tamil Nadu, but across India. In fact, the entire idea, the foundation for India Alliance was laid by my leader on his birthday a couple of years back, where he said it's very important that anyone can become prime minister, but who should not become the prime minister is very important, because if this gentleman becomes the prime minister once again, to safeguard the idea of India, we are having an India Alliance. Right? Ideologically we are fighting the BJP because BJP is against social justice, against federalism, against secularism. It's basically against every tenet of this Indian constitution. It's completely against the Indian constitution and the idea of India. In fact, 80% of Indians who are also Hindus have said India is not a Hindu country. Every religion has a place here. Is the BJP and the RSS doing it? No. They are dividing people based on a religion. And even within that, they are against social justice. There are only 2 union secretaries who belong to OBC or SC/ST community. What have they done for the SCs, STs, and the OBCs? Even the president of this country is not given the due respect. He was not allowed for the inauguration of the new parliament complex. That is the dire state in this country, right? DMK as a party was started to fight for federalism and fight for social justice, fight for equality and fight for equity. All this are being stopped by the BJP government. Why are we fighting BJP? Because we want social justice for all, equality for all, equity for all. Only then a society can prosper. Do you think any society across the world can prosper with very high inequality, with no social justice, poor becoming poorer and rich becoming richer?
Okay,
No,
Mr.
it cannot.
Dharanidharan, I've given
No
you ample
society
time.
can
I've given you ample time. Okay. Let me also bring in Mr. Arun Ram as well. He's been patiently listening to both your political opinions on the matter. Mr. Ram, when you look at the DMK's consistent attack on the Prime Minister and the BJP, do you see it as a sign that BJP probably is gaining in Tamil Nadu, or is it because it's a Lok Sabha election, the natural party or the political personality to really take on is the Prime Minister? Is that why it's happening?
It's quite interesting the way the campaign in Tamil Nadu has graduated from what was supposed to be a triangular fight to something between a number 1 and number 3. When I say number 1 and number 3, DMK versus BJP. At least when it comes to the optics and decibel levels, it has become BJP versus DMK. Now, from there, it has gone to a level where it has become Mr. Narendra Modi versus Mr. M.K. Stalin. Why this has happened is because these are probably because AIA, DMK and EPS, he doesn't offer much for Stalin to go to people in terms of countering and getting votes. This makes great optics when you are opposing a big leader, a national leader, who is projected to be the Prime Minister for a 3rd consecutive time. I think this must be the thought process in the DMK minds. So he has a worthy leader to take on, and of course worthy, according to the Dravidian party, very worthy topics to discuss. In terms of Hindutva, which the DMK believes and says that is extremely divisive, which divides people on religious and communal life, even communal lines. That is one. And the other one, if you look at it closely, Stalin has been playing a twin card. One is a victim card, saying that the states generally, all the non-BJP ruled states, especially ones like Tamil Nadu, which generates a lot of money, is not getting its proportionate due. So you're playing the victim card on one, and again he's appealing in his effort to rise above or go beyond the boundaries of Tamil Nadu as probably a leader of national stature, to rise to the level of an India leader, both the alliance and the country. He's saying that, vote for me to save the country. So these are the twin slogans Stalin has been propounding, putting forward. And when these two slogans, when he goes ahead, obviously Mr. Narendra Modi and the BJP will have to be in his crosshairs, not EPS or AIA-DMK. But the fact remains that the AIA-DMK, when you look at it numerically, you look at the pure mathematics of it, AIA-DMK has a much larger vote share in Tamil Nadu. It's not the BJP. So at the end of the day, when votes are counted, probably AIA-DMK, I'm not making a forecast here, but probably in all likelihood AIA-DMK would have garnered much more votes in the BJP, but who must have stolen the show would be, along with Stalin, Annamalai and the BJP, for making the right noises at the right time. So I think that makes sense of the optics and the fight for the airtime. Rather than the real politics that is happening on the ground, which means that the AIDMK continues to have a large support in many of the hinterlands of Tamil Nadu. It is not that the end of AIDMK, but the BJP has become the prime opponent, the prime rival when it comes to the DMK's narrative, and I think it's working perfectly for Stalin. And it has been a give and take. It has been a tit for tat. It was not just Stalin was foul-mouthing the BJP. It was the other way around also. The Prime Minister called Stalin the person with the copyright for corruption. So I think probably that was the turning point, and then it has come to such a level that he's calling him the worst thing that can happen to the country. The CM calling the Prime Minister. So I think this is more the two worthy rivals when it comes to the optics. As I said, the optics and decibel levels. This makes great campaign material for both the parties.
Absolutely, Mr. Ram. I'll take that across to Mr. Dharanidharan and ask him whether this is a narrative like Mr. Ram was pointing out, Mr. Dharanidharan, because it seems like, conveniently every time you do say, of course, the people of Tamil Nadu used to Dravidian politics, the Dravidian ideology, the ADMK and the DMK, of course, bring in. Yes, I'll come to you as well, Mr. Thirupathy, I'll come to you as well. Yeah, I'll come to you as well. I'll come to you as well. We have ample time on the debate.
Again you are going. I don't think it is fair.
No, 100% I'll come to you, Mr. Thirupathy. Just give me 30 seconds. I want him to answer this. That is the DMK conveniently leaving out the AIDMK because they don't even want to bring them into the picture?
So the thing is, as a DMK cadre, as a DMK party member, we are all jubilant because we are sweeping the polls. It is my leader MK Stalin versus who? That is the narrative in Tamil Nadu, right? We are in a very comfortable position. But having said all that, we are fighting BJP ideologically, as I said earlier, not just at Tamil Nadu level, at a pan-India level. We are ideologically completely opposite to BJP and its idea of India, because that's not India itself, right? Which is why.
But not mentioning AIDMK too much at all, conveniently, builds a narrative or a perspective that they don't even electorally probably matter at this point in time. Is that the narrative you're trying to build as a question?
BJP does not electorally matter in Tamil Nadu, sir. Let me make it very clear. Elections are fought not on social media,
not
but on
BJP. I'm talking about the AIDMK. I'm talking about the AIDMK.
Tell me, sorry. What was your question? No, I can't get you.
My question is, are you conveniently leaving out the AIDMK more often than not to build that narrative like Mr. Ram was pointing out that this is becoming a battle between 1 and 3 is the perception?
Sir, this is a parliament election, right? Right. There is one idea for the India Alliance bloc and there is another idea for the BJP. And this election is making sure that BJP does not come to power. Does ADMK have a prime ministerial candidate? No. So we are fighting the primary enemy of us, which is the BJP. ADMK does not even have a prime ministerial candidate. They don't, though they could be, they are the B team of the BJP, but they don't, as per se, there's no prime minister candidate. Here, the face of this, we are fighting against Prime Minister Modi, right? His idea of India. That is why we are targeting the BJP. When assembly elections will come, we will fight the AIDMK because they're a dominant player here. But you have to understand, BJP does not even have local cadres in Tamil Nadu. To contest an election per constituency, parliament constituency, you need to have about 20,000 booth level workers, BLA 2 plus booth committee into 48 lakh workers. Does BJP have it in Tamil Nadu? Not even 1/10 of it, not even 1/100th of it. Not even that is 8,000 people all over to work.
Okay, let's have Mr. Thirupathy respond to that, Mr. Dharanidharan. I'll come back to you. Let's have him respond. No booth level workers, no major impact that the BJP can do. Mr. Narayanan Thirupathy, come in, please.
See, I am thankful to Dharanidharan for worrying about our infrastructure. Let him not worry because we have already everyone in place. And they said the ADMK has got no prime minister candidate. Who is the prime minister candidate in their alliance? They don't know who is the prime minister candidate. They have not announced. So as if they have a prime minister candidate, he's talking. As far as the fisherman issue is concerned, there are 5 joint committee meetings. He said no joint committee meetings has happened. There are 5 joint committee meetings have happened. For Tamil Nadu fishermen, the center has released 300 crores for 750 boating vessels, we need to understand, for deep sea fishing. And the Tamil Nadu government is unable to solve this issue. And they gave Kachithivu and they are fighting. As far as the religious issue is concerned, even Mr. Ram was telling about the Hindutva and other things. See, the DMK is the most communal party in Tamil Nadu. They have been, for want of minority votes, they have been unnecessarily creating, a communal tension among the Hindus, saying that the Sanatan Dharma, they will wipe off Sanatan Dharma. And they have been talking about the Hindu religion. They have called Ram very badly, Raja, and also in Trichy, everything, Mr. Thirumavalavan, Mr. Stalin, everybody is criticizing the Hindu religion. They are communal and they are fanatics. I call them communal because they are against Hindu religion. So obviously we cannot tolerate this. We have to fight with them. We have to definitely talk to them. Then the next thing is that about the money part, which Mr. Arun was telling. See, any coastal states, whether it is Tamil Nadu or Gujarat or Maharashtra, Odisha, all these coastal states are manufacturing states. Obviously, even the Dutch did that. The British, when they came, they were for coastal states, and that is why we got developed. So we need to understand this. The infrastructure will develop in the coastal states, and we have invested more than 11 lakh crores in Tamil Nadu in the last say 10 years. And the Prime Minister yesterday has very clearly said, it is on record. Officially, he says during the UPA, DMK, which was a part of UPA, only 1.5 lakh crores were given, whereas in the last 10 years of BJP rule, it is more than 5.6 lakh crores have been given to Tamil Nadu for its development. And as far as ADMK, I am not bothered why they are not, talking against ADMK and all those things. We are very strong, and we have very clearly said the Prime Minister's all the welfare schemes are directly, it has gone to the people of Tamil Nadu, and people will have will definitely give a very big silent revolution. Mr. Arun Ram was saying that.
Okay,
ADMK
Mr. Tirupathy, a couple of days to go before Tamil Nadu votes. How do you really look at the BJP's chances? Do you want to really put a number on the BJP this time around?
That was what I was telling. Mr. Arun Ram will be surprised to see the percentage of votes and the number of seats, which on June 4th, he has to report it. He has to, see in the times, we will see in Times of India. And BJP,
Mr. Dharanidharan seems to be signaling that you will be getting no seats at all. He's showing a zero.
Deepak, in 2014,
he's showing a zero there, Mr. Tirupathy.
He should understand. In 2014, DMK was zero. So there is nothing to laugh here, okay? There is nothing to laugh here. But I am telling you, this time it will be a very big revolution, silent revolution in Tamil Nadu. Mr. Arun Ram is going to see that we will have the highest percentage of votes, and we will have more number of seats compared to all these years. And definitely it will be a very big surprise for entire India.
Okay, Mr. Dharanidharan, this is going to be a big surprise, is what he says. More importantly, of course, you cannot deny that BJP is looking very good to increase at least their vote percentage this time around.
Sir, he said big surprise for India, right? You know what is going to be the big surprise for India? That BJP getting defeated and India Alliance forming the government. That is going to be the very big surprise for the country. And also all these numbers which he has talked about BJP government giving to Tamil Nadu, it's a lie. It has been refuted with data by my party. Considering the paucity of time, let me not get into it, but let me give you two examples how Tamil Nadu is being neglected. One, AIMS. We have spoken a lot about AIMS Madurai, but AIMS Madurai was started at the same time. I mean, started in the sense announced at the same time as AIMS then in Himachal Pradesh and Assam. Then both states were ruled by BJP, right? Both these AIMS, when they were announced in all these three AIMS were announced in 2016. Himachal Pradesh and Assam AIMS were funded directly by the union government. Construction was complete by 2021. But AIMS in Tamil Nadu, the union government said, we will get a loan from JICA, Japanese fund. The agreement itself did not happen. That is why there is not even a brick there now in the AIMS complex. And second, after BJP has come to power, thanks to cess and surcharge, most of the money that's been shared with the states have been drastically reduced, and most are through arbitrary centrally sponsored schemes. And BJP is giving a lot of this money to BJP ruled states. For example, Kelo Bharat. Tamil Nadu is getting 13 crores, Gujarat is getting 500 crores. The money which Gujarat got is 8 times more than all the South Indian states put together. Another example, Tamil Nadu got 120 centimeters rain in Tuticorin, highest in the last 140 years. Did the Prime Minister come and visit then? In Gujarat, 30 centimeter rain, Prime Minister goes the next day, gives 1,000 crores aid, Tamil Nadu got 0, and then every deceased person got about 2 lakhs.
Okay, I'm not going to go delve too deep into the issue of funding again, because we've debated this in the past. Mr. Dharanidharan, what's your prediction? If I could quickly ask you and then go to Mr. Ram.
My prediction is 0 in Tamil Nadu and India Alliance coming to power with more than 350
DMK.
parliamentarians. And Mr. Narayanan Tripuri is surprised.
Okay, I've asked for your prediction on the DMK's performance this time. Do you feel that the DMK is good enough to repeat a performance like 2019? Mr. Dharanidharan?
Is a question to me?
Yes.
Mr. Dharanidharan, the prediction I was asking you is whether for the DMK and whether the DMK can replicate a 2019 kind of a performance.
I think he's not able to hear.
Okay. I'll then quickly go to Mr. Arun Ram. Mr. Ram, I want to get this perspective from you. You have an entire team, an entire network working through the entire state of Tamil Nadu, and they've been traversing and, of course, understanding the mood of the people through the course of the elections. If you could tell us a few constituencies where you feel it's going to be a triangular fight, in some constituencies where you feel that the BJP actually has a possibility of probably springing in a surprise, give our viewers a little bit of perspective on what you read.
See, before that, if you look at the arithmetic, it's very difficult that the BJP wins a seat. But elections are not always about arithmetic. When I speak about arithmetic, simple thing. AIA, DMK and BJP were together. And if you look at the margins last year or the year before, I mean the last election and the election before, you can see that they cannot win a seat without a big ally like the AIA, DMK. But things might have changed. And to answer your question, yes, I can point out at least 3, if not 4 constituencies where the BJP is going to give a big fight to the DMK. Of course, Coimbatore, where Mr. K. Annamalai is contesting. South Chennai, Tamilisai Soundararajan versus Tamilachi Thangapandian. It's going to be an interesting fight where AIADMK's Jayavardhan is also in the fray. Interestingly, I would say that 2 of the constituencies where NDA can hope for a tight fight are non-BJP seats. One is Theni, where TTV Dinakaran, AMMK candidate, is contesting. And the other one, I would say, Dharmapuri, where PMK's Saumya Anbumani's wife, is contesting. I think I would give these 2, Dharmapuri and Theni, a better chance for an interesting closer fight than probably Coimbatore and the South Chennai constituencies. I'm not going to put a number to it, but I can stick my neck out and say that, of course, it will be a big win. It looks like, going by the mathematics of it, looks like a big win for the DMK. But having said that, even if the BJP wins 1 seat, I would say that it's a gain. It's a big gain because they have a point to prove, especially Annamalai has a point to prove. So, but I really don't know which. I've been seeing surveys which give BJP 2 to 4 to 5, 6 seats. But I really don't know which are those seats which the BJP is actually going to win. But of course, as I named these 4, there'll be good fights. Kanyakumari, probably some people would consider, but again, arithmetic is heavily loaded against the BJP. If you look at the margins with which Vasant had won, and of course, Pan Radhakrishnan had won in 2014, but at that time there was a 4-cornered contest, not a 3-cornered contest. So in a 3-cornered contest, when Congress and DMK are together in Kanyakumari, and mind you, Congress and DMK, the alliance is the strongest probably anywhere in the country, will be, of course, within Tamil Nadu, is Kanyakumari. It's perfect symbiosis. So that will be a tough seat for the BJP to win, though former union minister and a senior leader like Pan Radhakrishnan is contesting. So my analysis would be 4 tough fights, keeping fingers crossed. And of course, as Mr. Thirupathy said, I'll be happy to report if BJP gets any number of seats as part of my professional job.
Absolutely. Well, I'm thanking all our panelists, of course, for joining us. It's been interesting, of course, this debate in the Tamil Nadu votes in the next couple of days. And on the 4th of June, we'll know the results and if there are any surprises this time around from Tamil Nadu. That's all in this debate. We'll be right back after this break.
by Amazing Space.